TV soap news and spoilers say that in the glittering yet treacherous world of Beyond the Gates, where fortunes are made and shattered in the blink of an eye, the air is thick with suspense. This CBS soap opera, which has captivated audiences since its explosive premiere earlier this year, delves deep into the lives of the affluent Dupree family and their entangled web of alliances, rivalries, and hidden agendas. Set against the backdrop of opulent mansions, high-stakes business dealings, and scandalous affairs in the fictional upscale suburb of Fairlane, the show masterfully blends drama, romance, and thriller elements. But today, dear viewers and fellow fans, we're zeroing in on one of the most pulse-pounding storylines yet, the shadowy conspiracy involving Haley Dupree Hamilton, her cunning cousin Randy Dupree, and the unsuspecting patriarch Bill Hamilton. The burning question on everyone's lips is this: will Joey, the sharp-eyed outsider with a knack for sniffing out trouble, uncover their sinister plan to eliminate Bill and seize his vast empire? And if he does, what drastic measures will he take? Buckle up as we dissect this riveting plot thread, speculating on twists, motivations, and potential fallout in exquisite, heart-racing detail. Let's dive into the drama together, exploring every shadowy corner and whispered secret that makes Beyond the Gates an addictive must-watch. To fully appreciate the gravity of this unfolding saga, we must first rewind and paint a vivid picture of the characters at the heart of this storm. Haley Dupree Hamilton, portrayed with icy elegance by the talented Tamara Tooney, is no stranger to ambition. As the poised and calculating wife of Bill Hamilton, the formidable real estate mogul whose empire spans luxury developments across the East Coast, Haley exudes a facade of sophistication. But beneath her designer gowns and flawless smile lies a woman scorned by years of perceived slights. Bill, played by the commanding Clifton Davis, is a self-made billionaire whose ruthless business tactics have earned him enemies, but also immense wealth. Their marriage, once a union of convenience that blossomed into something resembling affection, has soured. Whispers in the show's earlier episodes hinted at Bill's infidelity and his iron-fisted control over the family finances, leaving Haley feeling trapped in a gilded cage. Enter Randy Dupree, Haley's charismatic yet dangerously opportunistic cousin, brought to life by the brooding intensity of actor Brandon Victor Dixon. Randy, a former golden boy of the Dupree clan who fell from grace after a series of bad investments and legal troubles, sees Bill's fortune as his ticket back to the top. The cousins' bond, forged in childhood summers at the family estate, has twisted into a pact of mutual desperation. Together, they form a formidable duo, their shared bloodline masking the venomous intent bubbling beneath the surface. The seeds of their nefarious plot were sown in the shadows of episode 12, Shadows of Inheritance, where viewers first glimpsed the cousins' clandestine meetings. Picture this: a dimly lit study in the Hamilton mansion, the grandfather clock ticking ominously as Haley pours Randy a glass of aged scotch. "Bill's will is airtight," she hisses, her eyes gleaming with calculated fury. But accidents happen, don't they? Especially to men who live as recklessly as he does. Randy, leaning back in a leather armchair, smirks, his fingers tracing the rim of his glass. "Cousin, you're speaking my language. With him out of the way, that property portfolio is ours. No more scraping by on handouts." Their plan, as pieced together from subtle hints across subsequent episodes, involves staging a fatal accident for Bill. Perhaps a tampered-with car break during one of his late-night drives, or a poisoned drink at a high-society gala. The motive? Pure greed. Bill's estate, valued at over $500 million, includes prime real estate, stocks, and offshore accounts that Haley, as his widow, would inherit. Randy, positioned as her silent partner, would launder the assets through his shady connections, ensuring they both emerge as untouchable power players in Fairlane's elite circles. But no scheme this audacious can remain hidden forever, especially in a town where secrets have a way of seeping through the cracks like poison ivy. Enter Joey Mancini, the enigmatic wild card whose arrival in Fairlane has shaken the foundations of the Dupree Hamilton dynasty. Played with gritty charisma by Alex Hernandez, Joey is a private investigator with a mysterious past, rumors swirl that he's a reformed con artist or perhaps an undercover agent, but the show keeps his backstory tantalizingly vague. Hired initially by Bill to look into corporate espionage at Hamilton Enterprises, Joey has proven to be far more perceptive than anyone anticipated. His keen observational skills, honed from years on the streets of New York, allow him to read people like open books. In recent episodes, Joey's suspicions have zeroed in on Haley and Randy's unusual closeness. It started innocently enough, a chance sighting at a charity event where the cousins shared a lingering glance, their conversation hushed and intense. Then came the late-night phone calls, intercepted by Joey's discreet surveillance. Something's off, Joey mutters to himself in episode 18, Veiled Threats, as he pores over photos of Haley and Randy meeting in a secluded park. The tension builds masterfully, with close-up shots of Joey's furrowed brow and the ominous soundtrack swelling in the background. The drama escalates dramatically in the casino scene from episode 22, High Stakes Gamble, a sequence that had fans on the edge of their seats. The Fairlane Grand Casino, with its flashing neon lights, clinking slot machines, and haze of cigar smoke, serves as the perfect arena for confrontation. Joey, dressed in a sharp black suit that blends him into the crowd of high rollers, has been tailing Randy for days. Randy, oblivious at first, saunters in with the swagger of a man who thinks he's untouchable, his tailored jacket hiding the stress lines etched into his face. As Randy approaches the blackjack table, Joey steps out from the shadows, his presence like a thunderclap in the noisy room. The camera pans slowly, building suspense, the roulette wheel spins in slow motion, chips clatter, and distant laughter fades into silence as Joey grabs Randy's arm. "What the hell are you doing here?" Randy snarls, his surprise morphing into defensive anger. But Joey isn't one to mince words. His voice, low and gravelly, cuts through the din like a knife. "Cut the crap, Randy. I've seen you with Haley, Bill's wife, your own cousin. Late nights, secret meetings. You think no one's watching? Spill it. What's the game? Why are you cozying up to her like she's your lifeline?" The confrontation is electric, charged with unspoken accusations. Randy's face pales, his eyes darting around as if seeking an escape route. Sweat beads on his forehead under the casino's harsh lights. Will he crack under the pressure? In that heart-stopping moment, viewers are left hanging. Randy stammers, "It's not what you think, family business, that's all." But Joey presses harder, his grip tightening. Family business? Or something that'll land you both in a cell, or worse? The scene cuts away on a cliffhanger, leaving audiences gasping and theorizing wildly on social media. This pivotal encounter raises the stakes sky high. If Randy confesses, it could unravel the entire plot, forcing Haley into damage control mode. Imagine the fallout, Randy, cornered like a rat, blurting out fragments of the truth. "It's about the money, man. Bill's got it all, and we're tired of waiting." Joey, ever the moral compass in this sea of deceit, might record the admission on his hidden device, turning it over to Bill or the authorities. But Randy is no fool, he's a master manipulator with a history of slippery escapes. He could spin a web of lies, perhaps claiming an affair with Haley to deflect from the murder plot, or accusing Joey of harassment to buy time. The writers of Beyond the Gates excel at these red herrings, keeping us guessing. Remember the similar twist in Season 1 with the Dupree siblings' inheritance scandal? It seemed straightforward until a forged document flipped everything. Expanding on Joey's potential reactions adds layers of drama. Joey isn't just a hired gun, his growing affection for the Hamilton family, particularly Bill's daughter from a previous marriage, who he's been subtly romancing, gives him personal skin in the game. If he uncovers the full extent of the plan, Joey might confront Haley directly, storming into the mansion in a rain-soaked night scene straight out of a noir thriller. "You think you can play God with Bill's life?" he'd thunder, rain dripping from his coat as lightning illuminates Haley's shocked expression. Haley, ever the ice queen, might counter with seduction or threats, revealing her own tragic backstory, abandoned by her parents, forced into a loveless marriage, desperate for independence. This humanizes her, blurring the lines between villain and victim, a hallmark of the show's nuanced character development. But let's not forget the broader implications. Bill Hamilton, oblivious to the vipers in his nest, continues his empire building, unaware that his every move is being scrutinized. In upcoming episodes, hints suggest Bill might suffer a near miss, a suspicious car malfunction or a tainted meal, heightening the urgency. If Joey pieces it together in time, he could become the hero, alerting Bill and sparking a family showdown. Picture the climax. A tense dinner party at the Hamilton estate, where accusations fly like daggers. Bill, roaring in betrayal, "My own wife? Plotting my demise with that lowlife cousin of yours?" Haley, tears streaming down her face, or are they crocodile tears, pleading innocence while Randy slips out the back, only to be apprehended by Joey in a pulse-pounding chase through the manicured gardens. Speculating further, what if Joey's involvement draws him deeper into danger? Randy, with his underworld ties, could retaliate, hiring thugs to intimidate Joey, or framing him for corporate theft. This could lead to a subplot where Joey goes on the run, piecing together evidence from hidden files in Bill's safe or intercepted emails. The show's creators have teased crossovers with other characters, like the enigmatic lawyer Victoria, who might ally with Joey for her own reasons. And let's not overlook the emotional toll. Joey's internal monologue, revealed through voiceovers, could explore his moral dilemmas. "I've seen enough betrayal in my life," he might reflect, "but this? Family turning on family? It's poison." Such introspection adds depth, making Joey more than a plot device. He's the audience's surrogate, navigating the moral gray areas. As we ponder these possibilities, it's clear that Beyond the Gates thrives on its ability to humanize even the darkest schemes. Haley and Randy aren't cartoon villains, their plot stems from deep-seated resentments. Haley, once a promising artist stifled by Bill's expectations, sees murder as liberation. Randy, haunted by his father's disapproval, craves validation through wealth. This psychological richness elevates the show beyond mere melodrama. Yet, the real thrill lies in the unknown. Will Joey's confrontation at the casino be the catalyst for revelation, or just another layer of deception? If Randy lies his way out, how long until Joey digs deeper, perhaps enlisting tech-savvy allies to hack into their communications? And what of Bill? Will he survive long enough to rewrite his will, cutting Haley out entirely? The writers have masterfully built suspense, with each episode dropping breadcrumbs that keep forums buzzing. In the end, this storyline exemplifies why Beyond the Gates has become a cultural phenomenon in 2025. It's not just about the plot twists, it's about the raw human emotions, greed, love, betrayal, played out on a grand scale. As fans, we crave the drama, the gasps, the "I knew it" moments. So, what do you think? Will Joey blow the whistle on Haley and Randy's deadly ambitions? Will he become their next target, or emerge as the savior of the Hamilton legacy? We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. TV soap news and spoilers for more updates on Beyond the Gates.